Hello and welcome to this classic technique video analysis where we're taking a look at one of our infantry Nordic athletes just after a couple of days on snow and learning the rhythm, the balance, the glide, the timing of diagonal stride. So we're just going to have a look at his technique and I'll explain what it was that I was trying to solve in what was about a 4 to 6 minute session. Very brief, but also so that you can see some of the specifics in this individual's techniques that might also be applicable to your own, and then what to do about it. Now, you've just seen two clips there. The first was the before, and the second was the after. We only made a few very subtle changes. Now, if you take a look here at this athlete's hands only, he's not releasing the poles fully. And in diagonal stride, you don't need to throw the poles back. You just need to fully release them. Your hand is almost doing this waving motion. And if you're not loose with the hand, it can throw your whole rhythm off. Now, let's take a look at the consequences. Have a look at when his heel comes up. He's able to do very well to get all of his weight on the lead leg. And then this one comes all the way up, so he's got all of his body weight here, great. In the long term, we're going to be working on that kick. But for now, I'm interested in what happens to that foot when it comes back through. Look at it hovering here in limbo. It's finished the kick phase now, and then it just pauses. It's not doing anything. And then he comes back through. So imagine a pendulum that comes back here. It's like dong, dong, dong. Because a pendulum, that's the best way to think about it. Imagine the pendulum pauses and then goes. Pause, go. Pause, go. That's not how it works, and that's not how it should work in diagonal stride. So now just looking at his right foot, pause, go. Pause, go. It's staggered. So in this very short space of time, I wanted to set about trying to resolve that, especially given the fact that this athlete is doing so much right. He's able to get his weight all the way over his left foot. He's able to get his right foot all the way up. Fantastic. He is semi-releasing his poles. He's got really good body position. Here, I'll just do a freeze frame so you can see the body position is also very good. And I'm talking in beginner terms here, because there's lots to work on here. Is particularly the way that we drive through the leg. This whole position becomes something like this. Imagine the head is here. Down to the hips, down to the knee, down to the toe, like that. And we do that by driving the hip through. That's a difference of like that much. But that's a lot of things that we need to work on in the future, not focus on now. Right now, I just want to try and fix that staggered rhythm that you can see there, where that heel foot is just hanging in limbo, doing nothing before back through now. And then pause, back through, pause, back through. And we did some drills with the pole release. We stood still and we practiced throwing the poles back and letting go completely. And now if you just have a look here, there is still that pause, the foot coming back through. There's a delay, but the hands are slowly getting released. We build on it. We work on it again. And now if you just follow his right foot, what I want you to pay attention to is that it's going through in something of a consistent motion, like a pendulum. Back, forward, back, forward, back, forward. That has been achieved by very simply releasing the poles. Now look at that. See this angle here with the arm? Straight back with the pole. Versus, let's take a look in the early stages here. Look at where his hand comes back with the pole. Almost the exact same angle. We have here to his pole, there to his elbow, and there to his shoulder. And he's not letting go. Versus this, going forward again to the after. Straight back. That straightness means that he's doing a full back motion, maximizing the full length of his pole, the full length of his arm. Full extension, but not throwing back. And then coupling that with this lovely swing back through into a nice pole position. Not perfect, work to be done, but I don't really care. I'm just looking at the hand pendulum. Nice motion here, nice motion or angles here, forward and back. To achieve or to eradicate this staggered motion here with the foot, we have to address the hand motion. So we don't solve the foot by doing foot drills and, whatever balance stuff. We solve the foot problem by working on the hand release. There are lots of drills, of course, for the feet as well. But in this case, this individual took really well to just sorting out his rhythm just by focusing on his hands. Here's the before. As you saw, this is his rhythm where it's pausing, go, pausing, go, pausing, go. And then here's the after. Now you can see in just a couple minutes, just by fully releasing the arms, we were able to get up to this stage. I just want to point out where do we go from here now that he's done this. I wouldn't just leave this athlete forever now in this state, although this state is very good. I'm very satisfied, especially after just 4.5 hours perhaps of diagonal stride at this point. It's the 22nd. I think we've only had, this is after the third session we did a classic. What am I going to work on next? Well, I want him to go over that with the hands releasing repeatedly. But then I want to focus on this angle here. You can see how he's coming through onto his foot like this, and then his hip is quite far back. I need that hip to be here. Right now it's here, and you can see I need it to be here. So we do the catwalk drill, and then he's going to be more upright. He'll actually be taller because he's not losing as much at the hips. So I would have him do the catwalk where we're doing lots of upper body rotation. It's a drill, not a skill, so it's fine to do the body rotation just for the sake of getting that hip over the ski. What do I mean by that? Well, take a look now. So right at this precise point here, you can see his foot is directly beneath his hip. As soon as that foot comes underneath the hip stays with the foot. In this case, his foot is going forward in this direction, but his hip barely goes forward. Every centimeter that the foot goes forward, that the hip does not, means that there is body weight going down between the legs. What does that mean? Well, I've done loads of hours now, so you're probably a bit confused. That means that his body weight is behind his kick zone. Our goal in classic skiing is to get the body weight over the kick zone so that when we kick down and compress, we get as much of that grip onto the snow as possible. Why? So that we can get more power in the kick. And again, the kick is down, not back. And it's all about maximizing power. Get the body into the right position so that we can get the power. So as you can see here, he's gliding upright, back, and here. What do we want? Here's the foot. We want this angle here, knee to toe. So already he'd be coming through much more flexed, or perhaps it would actually, I'm being a little dramatic with that arrow, it would be a bit more upright. Then he's not losing anything at all hardly at the hip. You're coming through with the hip also. And then the body is up here, even taller. So his head would be here. It's a big head. But there you go. Now, when he compresses all his body weight down through the foot, it goes in a straight line through the kick zone. Nothing is lost at the hips, which right now, you can see all of that body weight is, we're losing the power in the hips. Okay, so yeah, that's what I would work on next with this athlete. And then I want to point out the final stage that we would take this athlete onto. Okay, so this is seriously the same problem that most people are going to have watching this. The vast majority of people I see ski do something like this. Now he's able to get his ski up off the snow, the rear one, the kick one, but a lot of people keep them both completely flat. if you are getting your foot up just a little bit, it means that you are probably going to bring it down behind you. So look, this athlete, yes, he's able to kick, and yes, he's able to glide, but he brings that foot down now. That foot is now touching the snow. Okay? He is about to kick with his left foot. Now, for every second that right foot is down, every gram of pressure that is on the right foot as well is taking away from the kick that he can put on his left ski. I want all of his weight on his left ski. And right now, he's about to put pressure down. That's the pressure point. He's now putting pressure on his left ski. He's got maybe like 20% of his body weight on his right foot as well. And now it is a good kick. I am really happy with that. He's done really well to get the weight in the ball of the foot. But again, there, he's touching down. So he is hovering up, and then he touches down. And now he's losing pressure on the kick zone. So I've got loads of skills and drills for how to overcome those problems. But for now, all we were doing in this video was solving the rhythm problem, and which is one of the most common issues. So I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching. If you've got any questions on the follow-up issues that we would be attending to, do let me know. But yeah, I really appreciate you watching, and I hope this video was helpful. Please give me some feedback in the comments if there's any way I could deliver this differently or better. Thank you.